reading on the inflation of these housing prices, the inflation of the gas prices, and what else?
Inflation of food.
Of food, yes. And I'm gonna be losing weight soon. The prices of the food going up. Dang, just keeping it real.
Okay.
But and rising, what is it? And homelessness. Okay, so one of our beautiful family members has sent us these questions, so this is for you.
Yes, will homelessness continue to rise?
Yes, I do say that.
Oh, you just said homelessness.
You did say that. Oh, my bad. I'm just like, I haven't eaten. It's
really too expensive.
Anyways.
Oh my gosh. You know what?
Let's get back on track. Anyways, welcome to our channel. We are Trinity Oracles. We are psychic sisters, healers, energy workers, spiritual life coaches, and soon to be teachers. Our classes are almost finished. And we're real sisters, so I get that question a lot.
People think they're like, is she your mom? Is I know.
So, with that, we're not giving any facts or opinions in these videos. This is just simply what we're channeling from our spirit guides. Everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. Being said, everything. Thought.
Yeah.
No, I was kidding.
Everybody has your own personal readings in the description box below, and our Instagram and all our magic shop and all that good stuff.
Yes,
like this video, subscribe, tell your
share.
friends, family, share this video. Yes.
Oh, and speaking of celebrity stuff, we just put up, for those of you that don't know, we actually have a celebrity predictions blog in addition to this YouTube. So, but you have to go to our website. It says Celebrity and World Predictions. There's a new prediction up about Saweetie and the rapper Bia. So check that out. I'm actually going to be putting up a prediction about Megan Thee Stallion soon. But anyways, check that out. We got lots of predictions up there. Okay? Alright, so let's jump right in. The first question is, let's talk about these home prices. Home prices are crazy. So a lot of people, and there's a fight. There's like a fight for homes. Like
there's a fight for homes and also apartments to rent.
Like 58 showings in like a day. Like it's crazy. Will there be a break with the rising cost of home prices? Okay, I did a little bit of just a quick pre-chan, like it came to me as I was writing the questions. The first thing Spirit said is, and they were talking about in regards to the government, like Joe Biden and them. And they said that the government may drive the prices down in some areas, but not a lot. So, and when I mean areas, I'm talking about like cities, states, communities, stuff like that. Okay?
So certain ones, yes, but certain
like
ones
certain states.
Okay.
In certain areas within the states. But it's not going to be a lot.
Spirit said that the housing market is going to continue to rise. The housing prices are going to continue to go up. But like, I agree with you. Certain states, they said the Midwest states, even those houses they said are going to continue to rise. And even places that you didn't think the houses would go up, they are going to continue to go up.
I keep getting land. Spirit keeps saying land. If you want to buy land, they said hold off on it. They said that is going up just like housing prices. Even like a little, something that looks like a little parking lot. They said that's going to be high too.
And you know, for those of you who got readings for me, and I was telling y'all, get your real estate in the Midwest. Aren't you happy you got that tea a little bit early? You probably got your home at a decent price, and now it's probably like
double the price.
Double the price.
If you got land too, you can.
Okay, but housing prices are not going down anytime soon. The guys are saying there will be like grants, like in forms of relief, like relief grants, first-time home buyers, stuff like that. But they said a lot of Americans will be feeling the burn. So they say a lot of people who had housing plans, like, oh, I'm gonna get a house in 2022, or trying to enter the market, they're in for a big reality check. Like, oh my God, they said there's going to be a pause to a lot of people's housing plans in the near future.
Spirit shows possibly around 2023. That's when it'll start to go down a little bit.
But in certain areas.
Yeah, certain areas.
Certain areas. So some of you guys will have to move to another state. They keep saying states with major oil prices are going to be inflated for a while. So I think Texas has a lot of oil. I don't know. I don't know any other states.
Miami, I think California has oil too.
Yeah.
Miami, in Florida.
I don't know.
I don't know. They keep saying Florida, the housing market's going to go up too. And continue to go up.
And Florida's already expensive, but they said areas. So as the market is kind of leveraging, evening out places with major oil, the housing prices will continue to inflate. So the guides are saying that for some of you, if you're looking for a home, especially around like how Erica had received, 2023, 2020, or even now.
Mm-hmm.
Just know that in areas with major oil, market's gonna stay. It's gonna be hot,
expensive,
and it's gonna stay hot. That's some of you guys' guides are like speaking to me. Some of you guys who
been looking.
You're out there.
They're like your guides. So some of you guys' guides are actually popping up in this reading. But there is a relief. I keep seeing relief, like some type of grant or federal funding. There is going to be something.
Spirit showing is grant relief for land owning.
Mm-hmm.
So they said like there's going to be grants that you can purchase 2 acres and you have to build your own home.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're going to do.
Michigan. How's Michigan in its housing market? Because they show Michigan will have a turnover. So I don't know if a lot of people don't want to live in Michigan, or Michigan has a low housing population. But Michigan will experience a housing drought. So people might start like buying up a lot of stuff. They keep saying because of inflation. So yeah, they're saying so. Michigan's about to be a hot topic. They keep bringing up Michigan.
I keep getting Delaware too.
Mm-hmm.
Delaware up north. A
It's
lot of
gonna be
people.
good.
This is going to be good, but like people aren't going to get like bang for their buck. It's going to be like I moved here and it wasn't what I expected. Like, but we did buy a house there because it was cheap. I keep getting us like, oh, they keep saying like, Spirit keeps mentioning like drugs. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like there's an issue there. People moving there and they're like, oh God, like I shouldn't have moved there.
Oh, you mean there's like a drug problem?
Yeah, drug problem.
So
or there's something going on in Delaware to where people move there because the housing is cheap, but they're like, oh God.
Catch-22 is a drug issue.
Yeah.
So do your due diligence, not just with Delaware, but anywhere you move. Make sure you check the communities and stuff. Like ask the police. Hey, because they know the real deal with these communities. Be like, hey, look, how's this community? I'm thinking about moving here. If the police officer says I wouldn't move here, then don't move there.
Exactly.
Even if the housing prices are decent.
That's what the Spirit's in the future. A lot of people are going to be going to Alaska. This is going to be a mass migration to Alaska.
Wow.
People are not going to like it. Like people are like, oh my God, like people moving here and now they're,
Oh.
because it's like very wilderness and stuff. They're going to be taking land away from the animals and stuff.
They show high rises. Up
in Alaska.
In Alaska?
They show building from the ground up and going up high rises.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And they said all different races of people are going to go up there. All different ethnicities.
And major cultural shifts with people moving. So a lot of places that may say, I'm just going to use the South. The South has their own culture, and then you're going to have all this mass migration of New Yorkers, Californians, people from Oregon. No, going to the South, and then you're going to have a cultural shift. So that like Southern, like, ooh, they got the Southern hospitality. That is going, it's a long time away, but over time, this mass migration will start shifting even cultures. So, but it's a long time, okay? I was using the South as an example. Don't take it literal. Okay. What's next for the housing market? We actually kind of went into it, but let's see if there's anything else. I do see Joe Biden maybe speaking about the housing market and maybe making a claim or statement that the government is going to try and do something. Something. Maybe they're going to introduce a bill.
Spirit keeps mentioning it could be low in like affordable housing, like low income in certain areas, but those people are not going to like it. They're going to be like, nope, do not bring that over here. Don't do it. Build that somewhere else.
Interesting. Spirit said because the younger generation is not going to put up with it, like the people in like their 20s and 30s who want to buy a home and who cannot afford it. They said there's going to be a lot of the add-on. You know what I mean? Like you can build like a studio, like the mom or dad owns a home, then they like add on a property in the back for the family.
Do they call it duplexes?
No, like almost like a big studio where they can like their kids can
I think they can make the lot like instead of the lot being for one home.
Yeah,
because California just did that. You can now put. I know I'm not.
Is it called a granny flat?
I think something like that. Yeah, and I think now you can put up to 4. I don't know detail. 4 homes on a lot, or maybe it's 2, something like that.
But they say that's going to be really popular for young generations. Like we just cannot afford it, so you're going to see a lot of people just staying at home with their parents. They have no choice.
Exactly. They said Joe Biden is going to introduce a lot of legislation to help with the home buying crises. But a lot of the legislation will get turned down, but some will go through. But they keep saying like housing market's just going to keep going up and up and up. Georgia home prices, they showed millions, getting into the millions. Like like the average home price may get into the millions in certain parts of Georgia.
Wow.
Flash flooding in Georgia. I don't know why they told me that. They said, look out for flash flooding in Georgia. I know that has nothing to do with the housing market, but make sure your home's not in a flood zone if you're in Georgia.
And to jump on what you said, Spirit said in the future there is going to be a lot of, they call them like race wars. Like because of the cultural migration.
Okay.
They said people, they show this card like people who've been there for years are going to be confused. Like, why are these types of people moving in here? We don't like it. So they show a lot of people like you, like a lot of, they said it's almost going to bring back segregation. Like we don't want them at our school. We don't want them at our park.
So racial and cultural wars
going on.
You got anything up next for the housing market?
I got the affordable housing. They're gonna try. They're gonna attempt. There's gonna be someone, realtor or mogul type person, that's like, oh, let's try it. And they're gonna be like, nope.
Spirit is that because there is gonna be a lot of protests from the younger generation. Like, hey, we're not living the American dream. Like we want it, but we cannot get it because of this. They said the government's gonna get a lot of backlash due to this increasing housing market, not doing anything for it. So they said a lot of young people are gonna try to get a housing cap.
Okay. What possible states will have a huge migration due to the housing crisis?
You already answered that kind of.
I said Delaware area,
Michigan.
Alaska.
They keep highlighting Michigan. Georgia's going to continue to grow. Major migration, though? The states?
They answered that. They said California will. They said actually New York will.
They show Midwest, too, is going to have a major. They show Midwest going up towards the north. So, is Delaware?
Delaware's up
They
north.
show Midwest
by Philadelphia.
and going up towards the north, towards Canada, like that. Like, they show, look at the Midwest and go up. Mass migration. Mass.
I could also Iowa. Iowa, Delaware, those are places that are going to be big, but check your area, please.
They said mass migration of people leaving America too. They said that's going to occur also.
It's true. So we hope that answered all your questions about the housing market. You guys comment below and tell us, how's the housing market in your area? Like, is it crazy?
Because I heard that, like, the girl who wrote the questions talking about Miami, Florida, some of the people, they're not even fighting for homes, they're fighting just for an apartment. That's how crazy it is.
It's crazy. I think in North Carolina, that was where the lady was like 58 showings in one day. Like, they're not even doing appointments. It's just open houses. There's just like open house, just come, because they cannot make enough appointments.
There is a video, I don't know what state this was, but there were 50 to 60 families waiting to view a home because the house was $250,000 less than the housings in their area. And
I wonder what was wrong with that house.
I don't know.
Or maybe somebody wanted to get off their hands quick. Like,
people were waiting. They waited around the block to see it.
Wow.
Yeah. Do something to that house.
All right. So let's talk about homelessness.
Oh yeah.
Everything's getting more expensive. They said the homeless population there is a rise in the homeless population. And we actually predicted about homelessness going up in I think our 2021 COVID video. I think it was 2021 or 2022 predictions. I think it was 2021 predictions and the COVID video. We were talking about homeless going up. Oh, Spirit just revealed to me there will be a large homeless population migrating to the Midwest.
I shocked at that.
They showed that. And they're going to very low income areas of the Midwest.
Wow.
And they keep highlighting Kentucky. I don't know if Kentucky's part of the Midwest, but they keep showing Kentucky over and over and over. Like Kentucky will have
it'll be out of control.
Mass migration of homeless.
Wow.
But other areas in the Midwest.
They said Texas also.
There is a big population of homeless people in Dallas.
Oh. Okay.
They said already.
Spirit said homelessness will continue to rise. They said it's going to be a lot of people living in their RVs or camper vans. They said a war is going to break out about that because they're going to be parking anywhere they want to, using the restroom anywhere they want, trashing up places. There's going to be a big war. They said there's also going to be a lot of people being so enraged with it, they're going to start taking the law into their own hands and like killing people who are homeless.
Or hurting them or harming them.
Yeah, or harm. Yeah, like, hey, get off my property, didn't move, so, let's go. Let's rumble.
It's funny that you brought that up with the RVs. They did show to go against the cost of the housing market. People will start to get RVs, even though there may not be homeless. They're like, you know what? They keep saying it's going to be the mobile home market. People are going to show more interest in mobile homes. Like, you know what? I'm going to get a mobile home. Mobile home is like the double wides and stuff.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Getting like a mobile home. Stuff
they're very
like
nice.
that.
Yeah.
Exactly. The guys are saying there is going to be a rise in homelessness, but it's in more major metropolitan areas. They keep showing that. There will be a rise in homelessness murder. So not only homeless murdering each other, but happens so a homeless person walking across the street and a person hits them. They keep saying there's a rise in the homeless children population.
I got that too. They said a lot of kids, like people are gonna be like shocked, like, oh my god, like, you're raising your baby on the street.
Yes, they said that there will be a homeless shelter daycare. Like someone may start getting into this. Like we cannot have these children on the streets. We need a daycare. Someone needs to feed them, clothe them, take care of them for at least a few hours a day. So there could be some legislation talking about putting daycares in the homeless shelters. If there's, I've never been in a homeless shelter, but if there's already daycares in there, please don't come at me. But if there is some, there will be a rise. There will be talks about creating even homeless shelters for children. And abandoned children. There's going to be a big, and they show this rise in homelessness will be across all races and cultures. It's not going to be, oh, it's strictly the Latinos, it's strictly the, no, they keep saying it's like marginalized, so it's going to be pretty even. Like, exactly, like, shoot, 10% of the Hispanic, 10% of the white. They keep saying that. Spirit keeps saying, you guys, get another job. Find another source of income to combat the rising prices.
They keep showing a lot of anger, energy around this whole homelessness. They show like nothing but pure anger. Like people like I said, like don't park your RV there. Next thing they know, they wake up and their windows are busted, their tires are popped, and they're like, we won't do it again if you leave. Exactly. And it's interesting. They said the government is not going to do a lot about this. That's what Spirit's showing. They said people are going to be so pissed. They're like, why are you not doing anything about this? The government's just like not going to say anything. They're just going to ignore it. So people are, like I said, people are going to take the law into their own hands. Exactly. And I agree. They keep showing a lot of abandoned babies too.
Oh no, don't say that.
No, they said Spirit's showing that. They said because some people are like, I'm homeless, I can't take care of this kid, I'm just going to leave it, at a church. And they said it's going to be an increase of abandoned babies.
Don't be shocked if you're used to seeing adults with the signs. Don't be shocked if you don't start seeing children out there with a homeless sign trying to make money. That's what they said. So it's going to be crazy. They keep showing parents having a hard time paying light bills. They even show like light bills going up, heating. Like they're like, oh my God, we need to go stand outside. Like they show people who have jobs who usually can pay their bills are like, I need to go stand outside because if not, our lights are cut off. Candles aren't cutting it. So you guys,
they said it's gonna be they said it's just gonna be a mess. They said a lot of stealing, going into stores, stealing things because they can't afford it.
But they keep saying major metropolitan areas,
and they keep showing an increase of violence. And Spirit keeps showing it related to the movie The Purge. That's what they keep showing. People stealing things to survive, people getting, hurt, and
a lot of outrage towards the
Spirit keeps saying limitless too. So if you spent the money on a home, you're going to have no furniture in it. Because you can't afford a couch. You can't afford a bed. So there's like, I just sleep on my mattress.
The angels and the guides are saying, you guys, volunteer at the homeless shelters. It will really open your eyes. It will really help you to see what's going on. But also they need more volunteers. So I don't know if there's a shortage of enough people helping out at the homeless shelters. But they keep saying, they're like, please, you guys, take it upon yourself and go volunteer at the homeless shelters. Okay. Anything else anybody want to say? Okay. All right. Let's see. By the way, we made a correct prediction about the women's soccer league. Like, what's her name? Rapinoe? I think her name, Megan Rapinoe. But we were saying, it's on our celebrity blog. Okay, it wasn't said in YouTube, but you got to go to our website. We made a prediction about the women's soccer team getting more money, soccer getting much bigger for women, different things like that. So if you want to read that prediction and see what else is coming up for women's soccer, because there's some more predictions there, please go check it out. And there's a prediction about Megan Rapinoe. Okay? Let her know, you Megan Rapinoe fans, there's a prediction about her on her website. Maybe she can be like, oh my gosh, get excited for what's to come for her. Yes. Let's see here. Gas.
Oh, okay.
It is getting crazy.
In Oregon, gas is $6.50 a gallon. And I was like, oh.
I was going to say something. I can't stop myself.
I always have to stop myself. I have to stay silent. And don't forget to check out our store. We have our nice candles. We have our Archangel Michael candle, our Baby Jesus candle. Use one of these to pray and ask for protection, knowledge.
Protect your home with this Archangel
your
Michael
business,
candle.
your children.
Yes.
Get these check our candles out. They're already blessed with They've already been cleansed and blessed with angelic energy, so all you gotta do is light it up and set your intention.
You can even get the Archangel Michael candle for the world and pray for it and use it to pray for the world. Because
exactly.
the world, not only the United States, the entire world needs prayers and protection. Needs protection.
And you can also use it also to ask Archangel Michael to help you open up another avenue of income.
Exactly. Exactly. Anyways, so will gas prices stay high or continue to go up in the near future?
And they said it's everywhere, just not in
California and New York and all that stuff. I know in the South, the gas is up to $4.50 a gallon in the South.
That's it.
And they're used to like $2 or something.
No, usually $2. I mean, that's crazy.
That's expensive.
So will gas continue to go up?
Spirit keeps saying that gas prices, there will be a slight dip, because I keep seeing that, like, this is the card of like money. I keep getting like, Spirit keeps saying like the gas companies, or like your 7-Eleven if you get gas, or Arco or whatever. It's like, they're like, well, people aren't coming. We're losing money too. So I feel like they're going to really have a hand in the prices dipping. And nobody's coming to our store, like, to get gas. Like, what are we supposed to do?
Spirit is showing that the gas prices will continue to increase, but then they're going to drop just a little bit, but they're going to stay steady. So if the gas right now, like you said, $6.50 in Oregon, it might drop down to $5 and stay $5 for months. So Spirit says you really won't.
Nothing drastic.
Nothing drastic until like the end of the year.
And what are you considering drastic? What are your guides saying is drastic?
Did you say drastic or I said drastic?
I said drastic.
She said drastic. No, she just said that.
You said nothing drastic to the end of the year.
Did you say drastic?
That just came out.
I heard her say drastic.
No, you said nothing drastic to the end of the year.
Because I went blank and I was like, oh, drastic? Maybe.
Yeah, the moment.
I had a challenge. Somebody talking. I'm not even here. I didn't.
So what is your spirit guys like? What are you guys saying considering drastic?
Drastic, like for example, if gas was $6.50 in Oregon, it might not get down to like the $3 range, and like it might cut in half until like the end of the year.
So you're, at the end of the year, you're saying people can see
like, see like
kind of more back to normal, or
back to normal, at least half, half the price.
Okay,
which is still expensive, $3, but I mean it's better than $6.50 a gallon.
Exactly. When could there be some relief in gas prices? You kind of said towards the end, but we'll say and where, because some places may not see the gas prices really going down. They may not feel the relief. They're like, Jesus Christ.
Because they said gas prices, if you're saying gas prices are going to continue to go up and then it's going to hit a standstill. And then gradually start going down the end of the year. The Spirit's not showing until next year people will be okay with the gas prices.
They keep highlighting like next year. They say keep your people who are watching the gas prices like on the internet, they say keep your eye on Florida. When you start seeing Florida, I don't know the prices in Florida. I'm curious. But when you start seeing the prices of Florida gas start coming down, then the rest of the world will start. You will start seeing relief in yours. But they keep saying, eye on Florida, eye on Florida. So I don't know if Florida has very, very high gas prices or what's going on with them. I don't know if they have major oil out there. Spirit said they have major oil consumption.
Okay.
They said they have some of the highest amounts of oil consumption. Don't quote me on that. That is what the spirit guides are channeling to me right now. So because they have major consumption, they're one of the ones you can kind of watch. And then when you see them start faltering, you're like, okay, there's going to be relief coming to my state soon.
Wow.
They said the Sunday state average of gas was $3.50 per gallon.
In Florida?
Yeah, and this is just published 2 days ago.
Well, they keep saying high consumption. High consumption. But they keep saying Florida's going to be a hot topic with gas. Just kind of watch their gas prices.
Yeah,
if you see gas go up in Florida, shoot, there's going to be gas going up where I'm at.
Yeah, I said average is around $4 or almost $4.
Okay. Food.
No.
Food prices. Will they continue to go up? Will Americans get some relief with like food? I went to Costco. And there's usually a certain bag of chicken I like to get. And you can get it for $10. I went there yesterday. It was $19.
$19?
Yes, and 89 cents.
Made those chicken nuggets?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Those things aren't even even that great to be $19.
I was like,
oh wow.
wait a minute, $4.98 or 89, something like that per pound
What?
for some chicken nuggets.
Man.
I was like, oh my gosh. I closed that freezer so fast and kept right on walking
Wow.
because they ain't worth it.
Exactly. That's why they're not that great.
They're good, but they ain't. Oh, that was glass. Didn't break though. It didn't break.
Oh.
So, food
Food prices will actually start to go down. They are showing that. There's going to be a big increase in community gardens because of this. They're like a big increase.
That's what Spirit just said. They're like, people are going to be more self-sustaining. This is like holistic health.
Mm-hmm.
And people being like, in family, I'm kind of corroborating with
Yeah.
family community gardens.
People are like, we ain't going through that again. Like, our kids couldn't get no fresh vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
There is going to be a decrease in the price. They said there's going to be an increase in food banks, though.
What do you guys say that the food prices might start going down? Because right now, my guys are saying they're going to continue to go up a little bit.
Yeah, I got a little thing,
but they also, my guys are also saying when the prices start coming down, it's a slow decline.
Spirit said not until next year you'll see the food prices go down.
So I'll let y'all know maybe when I go back to Costco.
Seriously.
No, chicken nuggets is now $17. That's the subtle decline. But $19.89. I was like, please.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Lots of families will be coming together, pooling resources. Food stamps will go up. People will be like, I need food stamps. So a lot of people will be tapping into like government resources for funding. Like you said, food banks. What are you getting with the food prices?
I think it's gonna go down a little bit by little bit, but like nothing drastic. Nothing like I used to buy this milk for $2.50. Oh my gosh, it's $2.50 again. Not till next year, but I see a lot of people. They say like weight loss is gonna increase. Like people will be like, I used to be able to buy and eat ice cream every week. I can't do that now.
Even if you know it's fast
and making their own, and people showing you how to make your own food.
Exactly.
So like you can make this ice cream. It's $10 at I don't know Ben and Jerry's.
Even fast
you can make your own Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
So those of you who have food blogs or on, if you have food blogs, they say put it to YouTube. Yes. If you're writing your stuff, put it on YouTube because consumers are hungry for budget-friendly meals. Yeah. Budget-friendly keto, budget-friendly vegetarian, budget-friendly family meals. Yeah. How to make a meal for 6 people for $3.99. If you know that stuff, get your butt on YouTube because they said the people are hungry for that content.
They need it. This is something people actually need.
People are actually hungry for content about savings. Ooh, I went to the thrift store and found this. Ooh, I went to Walmart. Did y'all know they got the conditioner for $2? Usually $5. They say people will love your content. Anything budget friendly, how to save. Get on YouTube. DIYs. Make your content. You will have views like crazy.
They said the bake. They say Spirit said right now. They said get your baked goods now. Baking powder. Baking soda, all that stuff needs to bake. They say there's going to be a big increase of people baking at home, and they're going to notice that, and they're going to increase the price of flour, this and this. Anything you use to bake, they're going to increase it.
And buy your chickens.
They say like ground beef, anything that comes from a cow, prices will shoot through the roof. So, yeah, a lot of people, there will be a downward trend in people buying milk products and anything made from a cow, especially next year. It's going to be a big downtrend. People are like, couldn't afford it. Plus, they're going to be talking about allergies too with milk and with milk consumption. But anyways, I think that was everything. We hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Check out our website, TrinityOracles.com. Book your reading, spiritual life coach. Purchase your spiritual products from our metaphysical store. And check out our celebrity predictions and blog site. Other than that, bye.